Gabby, the happy holiday girl. Who says you have to wait until certain times of the year to get to celebrate? When every day's a holiday, we can combat stress and have more opportunities to have fun with our friends and family. Come, celebrate with me, and together we can live a holiday life. Hey, what's going on, holiday family? It's your favorite happy holiday girl, Gabby, and today is National Mutt Day. Mutts, the lovable, questionably mixed breed of pups, are just as loyal as their full-blooded companions, and even maybe more so. But as lovable as they can be, around 3.3 million dogs, with the majority of them being mutts, enter dog shelters every year, waiting for a forever home. So, in honor of today, we're going to celebrate the mutts in our communities and hopefully encourage more people to look past the breed of the dog and adopt a new pet today. First off, to get the big elephant out of the room, NorthAmerica.covetrus.com says, while a mutt may not be the best choice if the animal is wanted to perform a specific behavior that is often used to identify a breed, they tend to be more flexible when in settings and situations that require them to adjust to change and to fit in with the lifestyles of their humans. I would imagine that the crossbreeding between the various breeds of dogs would be maybe what makes mutts so flexible in personality. Now, obviously, when it comes to wanting guaranteed looks in a pet, then maybe a mutt is not your best option because you never really know at what point a certain breed's characteristic may come through when a dog is just a puppy. But it's worth noting that NationalMuttDay.com says mixed breed dogs tend to be healthier, better behaved, they live longer, and are just as able to perform the duties of purebred dogs, such as bomb and drug sniffing, search and rescue, and guiding the blind. So, looks aside, a mutt can be just as valuable as their purebred counterparts, with being trainable and able to perform jobs that could be needed from your doggy companion. And now it's time for our quiz of the day. How far did Bobby the Wonder Dog travel to reunite with his master? Once again, how far did Bobby the Wonder Dog travel to reunite with his master? Is it A, 531 miles, B, 1,023 miles, C, 151 miles, or D, 2,551 miles? Once again, is it A, 531 miles, B, 1,023 miles, C, 151 miles, or D, 2,551 miles? I'll give you a few moments to think about it. And the answer is D, 2,551 miles. Again, NationalMuttDay.com says Bobby the Wonder Dog from 1921 to 1927 was a dog from the U.S. state of Oregon who became famous for traveling 2,551 miles from the state of Indiana to return to his master's home in the city of Silverton. His story goes as this. In August of 1923, the Brazier family took a trip from Silverton, Oregon to Walcott, Indiana with their family dog, a 2-year-old Scotch Collie English Shepherd mixed mutt. During the journey, Bobby was attacked by 3 other dogs and ran away for safety. The family looked for the dog to no avail and in a state of heartbreak was forced to continue their trip. It wasn't until February of 1924, a full 6 months later, that Bobby found his way back to Silverton, Oregon. But when he arrived, he was dirty, full of mange, and had toenails worn completely down from his trek. His journey took place over the cold northwestern United States, and according to Wikipedia.org, he showed all the signs of having walked the entire distance, including swimming rivers and crossing the Continental Divide during the coldest part of winter, all to be reunited with his family. The story is amazing, the loyalty that came from this dog to his owners, and we have the nerve to care whether a dog is pure breed or not. I mean, really, I could just cry thinking about his story right now. Such loyalty, oh my gosh. Wikipedia.org goes on to say that he was the subject of newspaper articles, including Ripley's Believe It or Not, books, and film. Bobby played himself in the 1924 silent film, The Call of the West. He received hundreds of letters from people around the world and was honored with a jewel-studded harness and collar, ribbons, and keys to cities. People who had fed and sheltered Bobby on his journey wrote the family to tell about their time with Bobby. The Humane Society of Portland was able to use these stories to assemble a relatively precise description of the route Bobby took. Apparently, Bobby used the scent he could muster up from the hotels the family stayed at along the way to eventually find his way back home. And now it's time for our activity of the day. Today, post a pic of Bobby the Wonder Dog on your social media account to help raise awareness of the 3.3 million dogs in animal shelters waiting for their forever homes. Now, we might not all be in a position to bring another pet home, but we can at least do something. When it comes to dogs in shelters, without our help, NorthAmerica.covetous.com says the vast majority of dogs are crossbred or mixed breed. Each year, approximately 670,000 dogs are euthanized. Encouraging a family to bring a mixed breed or mutt into their home may well save a life. So, what do you think? Do you maybe think a bit better about mutts than you did before? If you like today's podcast and want more information about today's holiday, subscribe to A Holiday Life on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcast from. I have new podcasts released daily, filled with fun ways you can celebrate the holiday of the day. You can follow Trivia more by following me on social media by using @AHolidayLife on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, and by using @AHolidayLifePodcast on Instagram. I hope you continue to enjoy the holidays, stay safe, and live a holiday life. I'll talk to you tomorrow.